What's going on? You back? Goodfellas Sports TV. Want to talk about a real one, Bobby Shmurda. You know, I should have got to this years ago, but I'm glad I thought about it today. And so much goes into Tekashi 6ix9ine and guys like T-Pain saying, I would have snitched so hard if I was him. And I'd have been on multiple threads where guys say, you wouldn't have snitched if they mess with your baby mama and all of this. And we living in a world where they are pretty much rationalized snitching. And pretty much, you know, it's always been prominent, you know, some of the biggest kingpins have been snitches, you know, but Bobby Shmurda is underappreciated and, you know, he ain't being talked about, you know, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget the name. We talk a lot of different things. We've been on the boxing, like, rampage. There's been a lot of boxing going on, but, you know, we get back to usual business as well, too. But that just shows you, man. And I did this video for, you know, one good reason, you know, other than to really, you know, exploit that Bobby Shmurda, you know, actually went out like a real one. But guess what? They don't talk about you when you do real shit. You know, you get forgotten about when you go into that in that cell or you go in that pine box. They talk about you for a week or two like Nipsey Hussle. They might talk about you for 3 or 4 weeks like Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? They might say something good about you for a minute, right? But eventually, he going to be forgotten. And eventually, you know, Bobby Shmurda is being forgotten. They keep talking about 6ix9ine. They talk about all these other dudes out there. But what's being forgotten is that Bobby Shmurda did some real shit. You know, Bobby Shmurda didn't want to plea to, you know, want to take a plea, but he took a plea deal, global plea deal. So his homies got less time. His homies was facing 12 or 15. There's 2 co-defendants. If he took the global plea deal, he would have got 5. That was his deal, 5 years. And he felt like he was innocent for a couple weapons charge. He took a global plea deal, so all of them would get 7 years. He cut at least 5 years off of each of his co-defendants' time and put 2 additional years on his time. But they don't glorify that. They don't put that on the pedestal. They don't use that as an example. They don't say, oh man, Bobby Shmurda was a real one. You know what I'm saying? They don't say that. They laugh at him. Oh, he was a stupid nigga and whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop and this and that. But they talk about 6ix9ine. People out here that claim to be streets, claim to be artists. Oh, I would have snitched as well too. But they don't sit there and get the real nigga nothing. Real talk. They didn't get this dude nothing. This dude did it at a time and did what real dudes supposed to do. But they don't get no awards for that. You don't get no confetti for that. You don't get no confetti for that. He played the game the way it was supposed to be played. He thorough. While 6ix9ine to get out, you got Ace Boogie and a few other New York. Oh, we got to get 6ix9ine out. We need to get 6. You glorifying a rat. But this man sat there and did his time. And I say that, and I say this to say that I was talking to my girl the other day. I was talking to my mom the other day, a couple days ago. We all chilling and whatever. And one thing I said, you know what? You know, my daughter graduated the 8th grade. I said, I'm going to throw her a party. You know why? Because you know what's wrong in our community, in the black community? We don't celebrate the shit that should be celebrated. You should celebrate a kid graduating. You should celebrate a kid getting good grades. You should celebrate them going to college. You should celebrate them a lot of things. And we don't celebrate the things in the black community that should be celebrated. We celebrate people getting out of jail. We celebrate bad grades, getting these kids Jordans, good outfits. There's no incentive. It's like a dog. If you train a dog, when they do something wrong, you chastise them, you punish them right then and there, throw them outside, pop them, whatever you got to do, so it won't happen again. But what you're doing with the kids is you celebrating. Oh, you got bad grades, you still get this Jordan. I still want you to look fly. Don't work that way, and that's the mindset of a black community. Something that we got to get over with, because this dude did some real shit. He did the crime and he did the time, and he took time off his dudes. Cut 5 years off his boy's sentence at least, both of them, and took a deal that he felt that he was innocent with. But he copped the plea. He did it for the team, so they all get out at the same time. But you don't hear nobody talking about that though. You don't hear nobody saying he real. You heard people saying, "Oh, these niggas stupid," and well, see, this is why you shouldn't do this, do that. He abided by the street code. He abided by the street code. And on top of that, he doubled down and abided by it again and took the time for his homeboys. So how many people, you know, glorifying that? How many people saying he real for that? How many people say he thorough for that? Not too many. Because all they want to do is glorify the lame shit, the purses, the fanny packs. You know what I'm saying? The snitching, ratting. Oh, you know, they trying to rationalize this and that. Like, shout out to Bobby Shmurda, man, for being the real one. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to subscribe button, bell icon button. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email as well if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, or any social media platform you want to hit us up on. Links in the description. Want to make a donation? That links in the description as well. Continue to share the video. Share. It's the best way to donation you can make. We gone.